Welcome back. I'm Michael Duni, and I'm here with Richard Warner. And we have this question for you. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with professional jealousy and stay positive?
Oh, okay. Well, it's always with us, isn't it? It's sort of an inescapable part of our craft. I'll answer it starting this way. There's a wonderful master teacher named Robert Cohen. He teaches on the West Coast, and he has a couple standard acting. There's standard texts. These are standard industry texts on acting. And in one of them, a really fine book I recommend to you called Acting Professionally, he says the occupational hazard of an actor is going deaf. D-E-A-F. Deaf, envious, anxious, and frustrated. Deaf is depressed, envious, anxious, and frustrated.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
Okay, so when I say that to my students, they say, so which is the worst of them? And to a person, immediately they'll say that it is jealousy, right? That is really, because, green with jealousy. It's corrosive, okay? So Michael Howard, my great mentor, taught me one thing, which is I've been jealous of people. I absolutely have been. There's no question in my career, jealous of for one reason or another. And what I used to do, because of my background, family and all that, is I would try to ignore it. It wasn't there. What Michael taught me is recognize that you are jealous, at least for a moment. I'm jealous. Say it out loud. Not to the person, but really recognize it's there. Because that's a step toward going, why am I doing this to myself? What? This is not helping anything whatsoever. In turn, if you're the opposite way, where somebody is professionally jealous of you, the only thing that I can think of, and when I think of the times that it might happen, is that you first try to ignore it, try to just embrace it, and then you do this. You can sometimes turn it into something, turn it into a creative choice somehow, use it in some way to allow that to happen. And then the final thing is to really talk to that person. To really say something. It takes a little courage. Sometimes it can be very explosive, but to really, if it really is getting in the way, and that's the point, if it's intolerable because it's getting in the way of the work, you need to sit down with that person and talk to them about something. Finding a way of doing that. It can be hard, it can be clumsy, but I think you've got to get it. If it's getting in the way of the work, there has to be something to do about it.
And I think you can kind of take solace in the fact that even if it's the same content, no two performances are going to be the same.
Yeah,
no two
exactly.
actors are the same, no two directors are the same.
Yeah.
So focus on your interpretation. That's what matters.
Absolutely right. Yeah. To control what you can control, which is your life. A lot of people get jealous of, their careers are going better than mine. They're moving forward a little bit of that. And, that I think is just something you have to recognize and take a deep breath and say, my turn will be next. No one's career is just a steady rise. There are ups and downs to all of our careers.
Focus on your path.
You bet, indeed. Hope that helps.